You know, I feel fortunate to have been covering the Bulls at that time and being so close to watch this transformation of this young man just becoming the greatest basketball player that's ever played. Nothing could ever stop him from winning. It was all about winning. The flu game, they called it. It could have been the pizza game because he thought it was food poisoning, and he looks horrible. He could barely talk, you know, and I didn't want to keep asking about how you feel, this and that and the other. I could just see it in his eyes. I think he realized the situation. You have an opportunity to win a championship, and it can go away. We're not going to wait till you get better and then play the next week. The thing that always brought the greatness out in him was a challenge, and he was just zoned in, and there was nothing that was going to stop him from playing his best and winning that basketball game.
A gorgeous summer night here in Salt Lake City, Utah, as the sun sets on the Wasatch Mountains. We now go over to Dan Roberts, the PA announcer for tonight's game.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Doma Center for game number 5 of the NBA Finals with the Chicago Bulls and our Utah Jazz. And now, introducing the starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls. Wearing number 13, the starting center at 7'2" from New Mexico, Luke Longley. On the guard line, number 9, at 6'6" from Miami of Ohio, Ron Harper. Wearing number 33, starting forward at 6'7" from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. Wearing number 91, starting forward at 6'7" from Southeastern Oklahoma State, Dennis Rodman. And at guard number 23, at 6'6" from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. The Bulls are coached by Phil Jackson. Forward, number 3 at 6'7" from Long Beach State, Bryant.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals set to get underway in front of a raucous Jazz crowd here in Salt Lake City, Utah. With former player Clark Kellogg, Coach Mike Fratello, and reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Coach, Utah with the chance to take a 3-2 lead in this series.
And the Bulls do not want to go back to Chicago having to win both games. They need Michael Jordan at his best. He's hoping to rebound from what was a subpar performance by his standards in Game 4.
And that might be tough. We're getting a report, Clark, that Jordan is battling a severe illness tonight. We didn't know about it until right now.
Certainly not something the Bulls wanted to hear or see. As John Stockton has been in the past 2 ball games, Chicago's stars need to match his play. If MJ is less than 100%, a lot of that load then falls on Scottie Pippen.
You're right, he's going to have to step up. So taking the floor for the Bulls, it'll be Ron Harper and Michael Jordan in the backcourt. Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman man the forward spots. And at center, Luke Longley. For the Jazz, John Stockton will be at the point with Jeff Hornacek at the 2. In the front court, we have Brian Russell, Karl Malone in the center, Greg Ostertag.
And guys, I think it's already safe to say Jordan does not have his usual energy tonight.
Now, here's Harper. Hornacek with it. Now, guarded by Jordan. Hornacek passes to Stockton. Back to Hornacek. The pass to Malone. Lays it up off the glass. Clark, with Michael Jordan clearly not feeling well, you have to wonder how many minutes he'll be able to play in this one.
And Kevin, you know, with Michael Jordan, he never wants to come out of the game ultra competitive, and yet Phil Jackson may be in a position where he has to make a tough decision. I mean, that's part of what a coach has to do. Sometimes you have to rescue a player from himself.
But Jordan never wants to come out, does he?
No, he wants to go the full 48 minutes.
Now, here is Hornacek. Kicks it out to Malone. Ostertag pass to Hornacek. 4 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. Stockton can't get it to go. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. to the left side wing. And here's Harper from the arc. They get the rebound. Jordan outside. Pass to Rodman. And a miss there on the triple. Russell left side. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stockton outside. Malone, a screen on Harper. Stockton dishes to Malone. It's rebounded by Jordan. And of course, Coach, all eyes on Michael Jordan as we try to get a sense of how his illness is affecting him.
Won't take long to find out. Once he gets a few minutes under his belt, we'll see if he has the energy to keep going.
Yes, sir. And we mentioned Jordan feeling under the weather. And for more on that, let's welcome in our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. There is news on Michael Jordan. He woke up at 3 a.m. this morning with flu-like symptoms. He had a bad headache, he was sick to his stomach, and couldn't get back to sleep. He stayed in bed most of the day. He missed shoot-around and really didn't do any of his usual pregame routine. We'll see if it has an effect on him. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, that's a dramatic story, David. Thank you. And that, Mike, is the big question. Will Jordan be his usual Michael Jordan self today?
Well, I'll say this much. In games where Michael has been sick or played through injury, a lot of times it's been the opponent that has to call for the doctor.
Good line. We'll see what happens. It's Jordan with the try. Jordan refusing to make his team carry the load, finding another basket. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Into the lane. Out to Russell. Back to Stockton. Fires from the line. Connects. The jumper drops.
Stockton will drive it, but he also can pull up, too. Very versatile when he's got the ball in his hands.
Jordan outside. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
And Clark, after a few quiet games to start the series, John Stockton's been sensational since the series has come back to Salt Lake.
I think you got to attribute some of that to playing at home, good home cooking. You know, we always talk about John Stockton's assist, but in these finals, his defense has been as good as his passing.
It has.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Hornacek passes to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Brian Russell with the powerful slam, playing above the rim for sure.
Jordan kicks to Harper. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
3 points.
Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 13. Hornacek outside. On the wing, Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And it's puzzling to me why he elected to fade away. He should have just gone right up with it. Bad miss.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Here's Hornacek, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Good D by Jordan. The Bulls leading by 15. Pass to Harper from the arc, and the Bulls another 3. And coach, for Scottie Pippen, the effects of his foot injury you can see are still lingering.
Yeah, he hasn't been as explosive as we're used to. He's been in more of a post-up role for them in the past few games.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Harper against Stockton. Outside, Russell. Back to Stockton. Malone kicks to Hornacek. Just 5 to shoot. Stockton outside. Shot to stop the run. And Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pippen, the pass to Longley. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Down low. And Rodman with the slam.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Jazz trail by 20. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Outside, Malone. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Hornacek. Rodman grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 20. It's Jordan on the wing. Hornacek covering. Longley, a screen on Hornacek. Jordan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen, Jordan, finishing through the whistle.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And the Jazz making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Huntington comes in for Longley. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Now here's Anderson. Utah calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
To the middle. They need this one. And it's Malone missing.
And with Jordan under the weather, you have to think it'll affect his defense the most. He just doesn't have the energy to go full speed at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, you know, Mike, I agree with you. That's what it seems like to me. He'll have to conserve that energy and pick his spots. And as much as the Bulls need his scoring, I think he'll have to go all out at the offensive end.
Here's Stockton after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Anderson outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pippen. Jordan with it. Picked up by Stockton. A nice shot by Jordan.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Kerr. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Kerr. Jordan's got 21.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Back to Anderson. On the wing, Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Malone against Rodman. Fade away. And that's good off the glass that time. Malone's got 6 points.
Karl Malone, this guy delivers. Hence the nickname.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You would think.
And guys, I think it's already safe to say Jordan does not have his usual energy tonight.
And it's Chicago to start out. So taking the floor for the Bulls, it'll be Ron Harper and Michael Jordan in the backcourt. Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman man the forward spots. And at center, Luke Longley. For the Jazz, John Stockton will be at the point with Jeff Hornacek at the 2. In the front court, we have Brian Russell, Karl Malone in the center, Greg Ostertag. Clark with Michael Jordan clearly not feeling well. You have to wonder how many minutes he'll be able to play in this one.
And Kevin, you know, with Michael Jordan, he never wants to come out of the game ultra competitive. And yet Phil Jackson may be in a position where he has to make a tough decision. I mean, that's part of what a coach has to do. Sometimes you have to rescue a player from himself.
But Jordan never wants to come out, does he?
No, he wants to go the full 48 minutes.
That doesn't go either for Jordan. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And now just over a minute played here in the first. to the paint. Here's Malone. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
From deep, Jordan. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And that pass just got away from him, well off his target.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hornacek against Jordan. Ostertag. Offensive rebound. Malone, no luck. And of course, Coach, all eyes on Michael Jordan as we try to get a sense of how his illness is affecting him.
Shouldn't take long to find out. Once he gets a few minutes under his belt, we'll see if he has the energy to keep going.
Yes, sir. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. On the wing, Malone. Malone missing again.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
A drive by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Powering his way to the rack. I love when Jordan shows no mercy on the rim.
And it's Utah's ball. Trailing by 2. Stockton outside. Kicks it out to Hornacek. Another miss by Utah. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And here's Jordan outside. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Jordan's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Now Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Pippen. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Rodman with a screen on Russell.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And Clark, after a few quiet games to start the series, John Stockton's been sensational since the series has come back to Salt Lake.
I think you got to attribute some of that to playing at home, good home cooking. You know, we always talk about John Stockton's assist, but in these finals, his defense has been as good as his passing.
It has. Now here's Stockton. Malone, a screen on Harper. Stockton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Hornacek's role is to score whatever he can, which is why the defense sometimes overcommits.
First trip to the line for him here. And so Hornacek nails both of them. Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Jordan's got 8 points.
A true combo guard. Harper provides defense and scoring. And he can pass, too. He does it all.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
So it's the Jazz now. 4-point game. Now, here's Jordan. 8 points for him. And the Bulls have to overcome Jordan's illness. For more on that, let's now go to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. With Michael Jordan struggling, the Bulls training staff is doing all it can to keep him hydrated. They've given him plenty of fluids and are considering an IV. It means the Bulls will need guys like Pippen, Rodman, and Harper to step up, especially on defense, because they're facing a red-hot Jazz team. John Stockton has been dominant since this series came to Utah. Guys?
He has been. David, thank you. When they're ready with an IV, you know Jordan's condition, Mike, has got to be serious.
For sure. You have to wonder how long MJ will last tonight. I'm not sure how many minutes he'll have in it.
They're going to need him. And coach, for Scottie Pippen, the effects of his foot injury, you can see, are still lingering.
Yeah, he hasn't been as explosive as we're used to. He's been in more of a post-up role for them in the past few games.
And they're running. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Those fast break points, huge in a game like this.
Poked away. And here's Russell. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Stockton. Back to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Can't leave somebody open on Stockton's team. That's a recipe for disaster.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got 10.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Jordan against Hornacek. Now the pass to Malone. Shoots over Longley. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Inside. Stockton against Longley. A nice shot by Stockton.
Tell you what, this speaks to how poised Stockton is. Doesn't get easily rattled inside.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Russell and finished off by Longley.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And with Jordan under the weather, you have to think it'll affect his defense the most. He just doesn't have the energy to go full speed at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, you know, Mike, I agree with you. That's what it seems like to me. He'll have to conserve that energy and pick his spots. And as much as the Bulls need his scoring, I think he'll have to go all out at the offensive end.
Here's Russell with the three, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Wennington is checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Harper.
Steve Kerr.
Passes it to Jordan. Another make by Jordan. The flu not seeming like it's much of a factor.
The mid-range is more or less wide open for Jordan. It's a go-to scoring area for him.
And the Jazz call time here.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their best play, trying to get an easy bucket. A good after-timeout play.
Here's Stockton. Hornacek outside. Ostertag pass to Stockton. Malone a screen on Kerr. Here's Stockton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stockton's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Stockton showing you an acrobatic shot there, not letting the bump derail it.
Here's Jordan. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Out left to the wing. Back to Kerr. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
How quickly Kerr gets his shot off. An efficient shooter off the pass, and you can't afford to give him any room to shoot it.
Now, here's Stockton. He has 6. Over Kerr. A shot by Stockton, no good. Bulls leading by 3. The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, Kerr is obviously an Allen wrench in this department. He's a specialist, a talented long-range shooter.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Five to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ostertag, no good.
And one thing the Bulls need to do tonight is a better job at the free throw line. They only got to the line 12 times in Game 4, and they missed 7 of those 12 shots.
And you know, Coach, that was a huge difference in the ball game. A close game like that, missing that many free throws, that's a problem. The Jazz did play aggressive D, but they didn't really pay for that aggressive defense. I expect we'll see more of the same tonight.
Especially lethal in pick and rolls. Malone enjoys dissecting the defense in these sets.
Russell against Jordan. Here he goes. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Stockton looking around. Kicks it out to Malone. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And a wide open look for Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's on the defense. Have to know MJ's angling to shoot corner threes when given airspace.
Up top, Hornacek, guarded by Jordan. Hornacek passes to Ostertag. Outside, Russell. To the inside, Hornacek dishes to Malone. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. To the middle, here's Rodman. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
And Rodman no good on that one.
The hard-working junkyard dog throwback game of Rodman is part of what makes him so lovable and valuable. He's considered one of the greatest defenders ever, and he's also in that category as a rebounder, too.
Now here's Malone. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 5 assists in the game.
Staying one step ahead of the defense. Hornacek gets the pass and takes his shot before they can react.
Count that one. And it's 6 points for Dennis Rodman.
And I would think the end of Game 4 still has to be kind of floating around in the heads of the Bulls players. They were up 4 with 1.5 minutes left. Up 4, 90 seconds to go, and could not close the deal.
Yeah, Utah scored the last 9 points in the game. You know Michael Jordan and company doesn't want to let that happen again.
I can't see it happening again either, Coach. You can't let Ostertag get that deep. I mean, he's confident when he's got the ball in that territory.
Anderson, he's checked in for Hornacek. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Jordan is doubled. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
Oh, the determination is unmatched. MJ able to embrace contact and finish.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Jazz trail by 9. Right side, Russell. Stockton outside. To Malone. That shot off. Good work defensively by Rodman. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back for the start of the second quarter. It's Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Bull star Michael Jordan still in distress with flu-like symptoms. And it's the Jazz's ball. They trail by 11. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Morris is out there with Carr. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Ostertag. And it's Anderson in at the 2 spot. For Utah, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Jazz,
Both free throws good from Anderson. The Bulls leading by 9.
And I'll say, I don't think you could get a louder crowd than we have in Utah here tonight.
Pippen for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Stockton. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. You're right about these fans. The Jazz crowd is sensing what an opportunity this could be.
Kevin, they sure are. It's an intense place to play. There's no denying that. And with a chance to take a 3-2 lead in the series, these fans have it turned up full throat.
Yeah, top volume. They are wow.
Yep.
Stockton outside. Pass to Ostertag. Anderson wide open. And the 3 off target. Here's Chicago. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Rodman gets it to go.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Utah Jazz. On the wing, Morris. The pass to Ostertag. Back to Morris. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And the technical free throw is good.
At 7'2", Ostertag stands tall, especially on defense where he loves blocking shots.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Morris finds Anderson, 6 to shoot. Stockton against Kerr. Stockton, no good. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Jordan. And he converts the layup. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Taking the flu into consideration, Jordan has been tremendous so far in this one.
You know, Mike, it's amazing to see the performance Jordan is putting on here. Clearly not at full strength, but still getting it done.
That's the kind of competitor he is. Remember, this is the NBA Finals. If MJ had a play on a broken leg, he'd probably still be out there.
You're probably right. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. Here's Pippen. That's tipped.
This is what Ostertag does best. Fantastic job measuring the shooter and rising up to spot it away.
Inside. Here's Anderson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
The Bulls leading by 13. And they double up Jordan. Rodman takes it inside. That one misses. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Morris. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan in the corner.
Blocking foul, Greg Ostertag.
Hornacek is checked in for Utah.
First team foul. Checking in for the Jazz.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 27.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Utah calls timeout. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
They simply have no answer for him right now, and he's making them pay dearly for it.
Here's Stockton, and he banks in the layup. Stockton's got 4 points this quarter.
The quick dribble of Stockton. Ball handling 101.
Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
No way can you overstate how important this game is. I mean, the Bulls have only trailed in the finals once throughout the Jordan era.
Stockton up top. 10 points for him.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Mike, if the Jazz pull this game out, the Bulls will be under pressure they're not used to.
True, but this is a tough team to rattle. Even if they do go down 3-2, I don't think they'll be easy to put away.
I would agree with you. And Mike, in the battle between Michael Jordan and Karl Malone, two of the greats ever, Jordan has dominated so far.
Each team leans on those guys for the bulk of their scoring. And tonight, Jordan's taking the mailman to school.
Ostertag, a screen on Curry. Stockton the pass to Ostertag. Misses in close. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Jordan driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes in there. Jordan's got 31 points.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
Kerr against Stockton. And the Jazz making a change here. Foster's checked in.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Jazz, Greg Foster.
And stolen by Longley. Jordan outside. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Rodman. Michael Jordan on the wing. Puts up a three. Greg Ostertag with the rebound. Ostertag's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stockton against Kerr. On the wing, Stockton. He's got 10.
And now they're just one foul away from being in the bonus.
I expect to see them attacking more now, trying to get the defense to give up that next foul.
Brown is checked in for Steve Kerr. Stockton, good.
And it's hard to imagine a player performing as well as Jordan under such tough circumstances.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Hornacek. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Morris against Jordan. And here's Rodman outside. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Well, if we've learned one thing, Clark, over the years, it's that Michael Jordan can rise to any occasion.
That's exactly right. And it's impossible for me to explain the kind of energy it takes to do what Michael Jordan's doing. And to do it when you're sick like he is, it seems virtually impossible. But I do know this, Kevin. There are many times when players have not felt their best and yet played their best. I think psychologically and subconsciously, you rise to another level of concentration, which helps you.
Well, I know you and I are glued to this one.
Yeah.
Morris outside. Back to Hornacek. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Hornacek's got 9 points.
Even amongst the trees inside, Hornacek still able to find his shot.
From deep three-point range, and it's Foster with the rebound. Jazz trail by 13. Stockton with it. He's got 12. Ostertag, a screen on Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I like how Foster looks to take high percentage shots. Such a smart player.
Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Morris.
Michael Jordan.
Spreading it like butter.
Woohoo! Clark, you could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Here's Hornacek. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan the pass to Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
The defense that time totally outsmarted by Jordan with the pick and roll. Great way to create for another shooter.
And Utah has possession. 15-point game. Passes it to Foster. Stockton outside. Morris kicks to Hornacek. Shot clock at 6. Foster passes to Hornacek. And the wide open shot from Morris. From outside, off the mark.
That's what they wanted there on offense. He missed that one, but coach has to love the look they got.
Stockton outside. Here's Ostertag, and it's Ostertag with the jam.
Ostertag can be a real problem sometimes inside and making it look easy there.
From deep, Rodman. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Back to Stockton. Ostertag, a screen on Brown. Here's Stockton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Stockton's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Jordan. And he makes that one.
Using his tremendous strength and body control. Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
Utah with the ball. Stockton with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Stockton's shot is good. Here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots a fader. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Well, you take a look at that jump shot of Jordan's, effortless and impeccable in its mechanics.
Jazz trail by 13. Up top, Hornacek. Defended by Jordan. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A different look for Utah. Karl Malone's checked in for Ostertag. And it's Russell in for Morris. And then for Chicago, Wennington comes in for Luke Longley. And it's Kukoc in for Dennis Rodman. Jordan passes to Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's the Jazz's ball. Stockton up top. He's covered by Brown. Malone, a screen on Brown. Here's Stockton. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Trust Stockton to make smart play calls like this one, using the pick and roll to get himself free for a high-quality shot.
Here's Jordan. Utah with the rebound. Right side, Russell. Wide open look. The shot off that time. And so Brown will bring it up for Chicago. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer on the way. And the Bulls, another three.
A decent shooter from outside the arc. For Pippen, it's about firing with confidence.
Jazz trail by 17. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Shoots over Brown. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Great job going right back up with it by Malone. Easy second chance bucket.
Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 41.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Stockton against Brown. Hornacek, a screen on Brown. Pass to Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. 10 points for Karl Malone.
Poetry in motion. Malone is just automatic from the mid-range area.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And don't go away. We'll be right back. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. We're ready for the second half here in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. It's stolen by Rodman.
How about this Utah crowd? They get extremely loud. Remember back in Game 4, Phil Jackson had to wear earplugs.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Bush. And it's Harper in at the 1. Out to Russell. And the pass to Stockton. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. Stockton finds Malone.
You know, there's no easy way to stop Malone inside without fouling him. He's got so much strength.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
At the line for Utah, Karl Malone.
And he sinks the second. And Chicago has possession. 16-point lead. And now let's hear from David, who has an update on Michael Jordan's condition.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to ask Michael how he was feeling coming out of the locker room at halftime. All he did was smile and shake his head. It didn't look like he was feeling much better. Now, I talked to the head athletic trainer who told me MJ is exhausted, totally dehydrated, and in his words, a little bit out of it. Back to you, Kevin.
Wow. David, thank you. Well, I don't know, guys. I'm not sure he's as out of it as it seems. Michael's always pretty much into it to me, Coach.
Well, we've seen it before with Jordan. When he's facing adversity like this, it can make his focus laser sharp.
It is amazing. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Hornacek. 9 points in the game so far. Lays it up and banks it in. Hornacek's got 11 points.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Pippen's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Up top, Hornacek. He's got 11. Good work defensively by Rodman. The Bulls leading by 17. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Rodman's guys encourage him to look for a shot because he's capable of forcing the D's hand.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Russell. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Rodman with the slam.
Really good cut from Rodman. They're being rewarded for working hard in that screen and roll action.
Jazz trail by 17. Stockton outside. Passes to Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pippen outside. Offline with his 3. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 17. Driving inside. Can't cash in from close range. And here are the Bulls now. 17-point lead, their biggest. Longley, a screen on Ostertag.
Rodman is a selective guy when it comes to trying to score. He's not really hung up on his points. He did a nice job there forcing the defender to foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he knocks down the first one. Bulls making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. And both free throws good for Rodman. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Michael Jordan is checked in for Chicago. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Harper against Stockton. Pass to Malone. Clock at 6. On the wing, Stockton. He's guarded by Harper.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And when you think of Harper, toughness and passion come to mind. He gives everything he has when he's out there.
The Bulls have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look for Utah. Anderson comes in for Jeff Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. And Harper drops them both. Now Anderson. Here's Isley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. Jordan passes to Pippen. Jordan against Russell. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And the contact doesn't faze Rodman. He's good at staying in control on the way up.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Isley. Kicks it out to Malone. Pass to Ostertag. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Anderson. And there's the pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Nails the 16-footer. 13 points for Karl Malone.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And there's the call on Karl Malone. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
And so here is Chicago. Fades away. No good from Jordan. Jazz trailed by 19. Anderson passes to Isley. Kicks it out to Malone. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Hey, you know, something that separates Malone from other forwards, he's got a sweet jumper, which can draw defenders out of the lane, opening up things for Malone and his teammates. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And here are the Jazz now. Here's Isley. Kicks it out to Malone. To the wing on the left. Russell with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Bulls leading by 19. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Don't you just love watching big men pass it? Nice job, Luke.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Utah. Pass to Isley. Anderson against Jordan. Anderson passes to Malone. Rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Down low. Here's Rodman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're running that full court man-to-man defense.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test. Here's
Isley. He's guarded by Harper. Kicks it out to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. Pippen with the steal. Now Jordan. And Jordan throws it down. And I think the question marks about Michael Jordan's health, Coach, have been answered by now.
From everything we're hearing, what he's doing is amazing. This is a guy who might need an IV. And still, he's out there tearing the Jazz up.
Unbelievable.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
Outside, Rodman. Back to Jordan. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
We thought this game could come down to who does more, Coach, Jordan or Malone.
And it's been a one-sided fight. Jordan's been the bigger presence by far. MJ may be sick, but he isn't going to let that stop him.
Rodman dishes to Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Back to Rodman for three. Sinks the triple. Rodman's got 25 points.
Really good to see Rodman finding shots. I mean, that should motivate the other guys to step up their game and get going.
Anderson passes to Isley. And that one, good. Isley's got 6 in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 22. To the middle. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Great feed by Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
And here's Utah. Mike, Scottie Pippen doing everything he can to deliver this win for the Bulls.
It's what great players do. Jordan's in bad shape, and Pippen picks up the rest of the team. He's showing just how important he is to this Bulls squad.
He's vital. It's deflected and stolen by Russell. Here's Isley. 8 points for him. Pass to Ostertag. Here's Isley. Picked by Ostertag. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone. Foster's checked in for Greg Ostertag. Then for the Bulls. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Brown in for Harper. Brown the pass to Rodman. A shot's good. Brown making the play. 27 points for him.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
Kicks to Malone. There's the pass to Russell. Here's Isley. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's Foster missing. Chicago with the ball. Wennington passes to Brown. Stolen by Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night. Chicago leading by 22. Jordan outside to the paint. Here's Rodman. And no good. 1:05 left to play in the third. Takes it from 10. Isley, good. Isley's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Rodman. And Rodman with the slam.
That's on the defense there. Got to push Rodman farther away from the rim.
Here's Isley. 10 points for him. Here's Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
As the youngest of 9 children, Malone had to be strong growing up. And that physicality is clearly translated to the basketball court.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hornacek comes in for Anderson, and Stockton subbed in for Isaac. And Chicago also making a switch. Effie, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They get it again. Outside for Jordan. Over Russell. The toll of this flu is clearly affecting Michael Jordan. Guys, he seems to be losing steam. Hornacek from long range. Stockton outside. Back to Russell. Dishes it to Hornacek. To the right side. Russell passes to Hornacek. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Hornacek's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Hornacek is a very accurate shooter. He knows just the touch to put on the three-pointer.
And so it's Chicago, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back for the fourth quarter of this pivotal Game 5. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Michael Jordan still toughing it out despite his illness. The Bulls leading by 17.
And with all of the attention Rodman's been getting from these Utah fans, it's only revved him up more.
They've got Brian Russell. Stockton is out there with Jeff Hornacek. And there's Malone. And it's Foster in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. A nice shot by Hornacek.
The assist.
And so here is Chicago. And when it comes to Dennis Rodman, Mike, he seems to feed off the emotion inside the gym.
That's how some guys like it. As physical as Rodman plays, that adrenaline could be a big help. Not everybody wants to be the good guy.
Especially him. Pippen's checked in for Wennington. Both good from the line that time.
And Hornacek is known for his unique free throw shot routine. He rubs the side of his face before shooting as a sign of saying hello to his kids.
Jordan with the bucket.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Malone sets the pick for Stockton. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got 21 in the game.
Boy, seeing Stockton work the pick and roll, that's the thing of beauty. So good at working passes around defenders in these sets.
Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for the Jams.
Checking in for the Jams, Greg Ostertag.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Stockton the pass to Hornacek. There's the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kerr for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
3 points.
Jazz trail by 16. Stockton with no one around him. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 20.
Such a shrewd guard. I love watching Stockton do his thing on offense. It's crafty, it's clever, and it's highly skilled.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And a great bounce-back game for Jordan after a shaky performance in Game 4.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Stockton outside. Malone a screen on Kerr. Stockton kicks to Malone. It's stolen by Kerr. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, Pippen has an excellent sense for how the play is unfolding and doesn't have much trouble finding those open shooters.
And it's stunning, Clark, to think that Jordan could have this kind of game in his condition.
You know, he's shown us in the past how he can rise to any occasion, but he missed 16 shots in game 4. To see him tough it out and actually raise his game, remarkable.
It is remarkable in every way. The drive by Jordan and slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Hornacek outside. Malone a screen on Jordan. And Utah again with the bucket. Here's Jordan. Kukoc with it. He's picked up by Russell. From deep. It's hauled in by Ostertag. Ostertag's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Stockton. And Utah again with the bucket.
Stockton will drive it, but he also can pull up, too. Very versatile when he's got the ball in his hands.
Three-pointer. Kukoc. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Kukoc has got his first 3 points of the game. Jazz trail by 17. You know, it's just incredible, isn't it? For all the bad news, Mike, we've heard about Jordan's condition, he is still in complete command of this game.
MJ is such a motivated player. As strange as it sounds, maybe this flu gave him some inspiration because we're seeing him at his best.
And you know, because you've called all of his biggest games. Jordan driving in and slam dunk by Jordan.
MJ showing us all how it's done.
Hornacek outside. Stockton the pass to Malone. Count that bucket. That's 23 points for Karl Malone.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz, trailing by 17. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. And that one drops for him. Stockton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basket.
Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 17.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Back to Stockton. Malone a screen on Kerr. Puts it up from 12. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Boy, I tell you what, Malone, an excellent pick and roll threat. And a knockdown shooter, too. It makes it hard to guard.
And Utah making a change here. Isley's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Caffey. And it's Rodman in for Tony Kukoc. Outside, Rodman. Driving the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists here tonight. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Isley. Rebounded by Rodman.
Cannot believe he missed that one. And I'm sure he can't either.
Timeout called the Bulls. Russell against Jordan. Outside, Longley. Right side, Jordan. And stolen by Russell. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
It's blocked.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And he could have gone straight up with it. But by fading away, this gave him more separation and allowed him security to drain it.
Screen by Malone. Isley the pass to Malone. Passes it to Isley. 4 on the clock. He kicks to Russell. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. High post, Jordan. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Isley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Rodman finds Jordan. For 3, Pippen drills the three-pointer.
In this fourth quarter, they have excelled from deep.
And obviously getting hot from deep. Couldn't come at a better time.
Pippen's gotten 4 of his 7 three-point attempts to drop. Really getting it done out there. Here's Isley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
That was superb defense, guys. No way he was going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Russell. A nice shot by Jordan.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
And right now, they're just trying to figure out how to snap out of this funk.
Yeah, you know, this is when you really need your leaders to step up and turn up the heat and take over.
Yep, it counts. Malone's got 10 points in the quarter.
Smart approach to this possession. Working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
Here's Rodman. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Isley the pass to Ostertag. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
This speaks to his high basketball IQ. Assessing the situation perfectly and kicking it out.
Michael Jordan again.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's Isley, defended by Jordan. Isley the pass to Stockton, right at the free throw line, and he gets the jumper to drop. And that's now 30 points for John Stockton.
Boy, great to see Stockton filling it up like this, playing just a little more selfishly than usual on offense and making it work.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Now, here's Stockton. To the inside, Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got 31.
Boy, the focus from Malone impressive. Not allowing the defense to get the better of him on these difficult finishes.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. First free throw is good. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Keefe is checked in for Ostertag. Carr comes in for Malone. Morris is checked in for Russell. And it's Anderson in for John Stockton. Chicago also making some changes. Caffey, he's checked in for Longley. Bushler comes in for Pippen. And it's Brown in for Kerr.
Good ball movement right there from Brown. Solid at finding the open teammate.
And Mike, they've been careless with the ball tonight. That's hurt them.
Lack of focus, lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Isley the pass to Keefe. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And that one, good. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Isley. Keefe with a screen on Brown. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
This is how you execute the pick and roll. Keefe slashing to the right spot.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. And it's good for 2. 35 points for Dennis Rodman.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
And here's Utah. Out to the right wing. Keefe passes to Isley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Carr. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Chicago has possession. Rodman dishes to Jordan. And that's going to be a travel. Chicago making a switch here. Wennington's checked in.
Bill Wennington.
The Jazz on offense. Here's Isley, and there's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Chicago calls timeout. They lead by 26. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dennis Rodman is checked in for Chicago.
Dennis Rodman.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Don't let John shoot that.
Jordan kicks to Rodman from downtown. Keefe grabs the miss. Anderson outside. Morris outside. Back to Anderson. Morris outside. Anderson outside. Three-pointer. And now, Mike, the Bulls just one win away from their second straight NBA title.
And you have to think this series is theirs for the taking. I don't think Utah can go into Chicago with two straight.
It'll be a tough task, Clark, to say the least.
Assuming Michael Jordan is back at full strength, Kevin, it very well could be an impossible task.
Well said. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in tonight. See you later.